another Rex with the baby. This one actually has two babies. We don't have enough cryopods for this, but I'm gonna go ahead and kill this Rex, and I'm claiming them both. All right, got them both. Gonna cryo this one, and just grab the other one with the RG. So now we officially have more than enough large baby to tame a Carcharodontosaurus. We've got 3 large baby creatures back at base already, and then we've got 2 more right here. So I think you only need about 3. I was gonna have 4 to be on the safe side, but now we've got 5, so we are definitely good. I'm going to tame a Carcharodontosaurus whenever I see one that's a decent level. The one that's currently on the mountain over there is like level 40. Yesterday there was a level 110 up there. So I don't know. I'm just gonna wait until I see one that's a better level than the one that's right there now. And once we find a good one, I'll definitely be taming it. Okay, look at this purple drop. Just gave me a pistol, bro. Like, how awesome is that? I don't have ammo for it, but still. And now that we have a fabricator, I want to unlock a dino leash. Let's get that off there. So dino leash is a part of the base game. You don't have to have any DLC or anything for that. But it can... Oh, it's made at the smithy. Dude, okay. But I need the fabricator because I gotta craft the electronics. Gotta craft 1 electronic. I need some polymer. Okay. So the dino leash is basically exactly what it sounds like. It's a leash for your dinosaurs. I'm gonna go ahead and craft this one. Now this thing is solar powered, so you have to leave it somewhere where it's gonna have access to the sunlight. It's solar powered, but apparently I can leave it here inside my base. Okay. I don't understand that, but sure. Where should I place this? I know, I'll put it up there. Yeah, I'll put it up top. I'll place it right here by my generator, because why not? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, boom. So it automatically defaults to the short range, which is 2. I'm gonna go to, oh wait, it automatically shows the range of the leash as well when it's active. So currently this is the leash range. I'll show if I can get up here. So currently that's the range of the leash. And basically all of your creatures are going to have this lock symbol above their head now. That lock means that they are on the leash and they cannot leave this ring. As you can see, even the dung beetles and the Phiomia in there are locked in. So no matter what, if I was to whistle this like Pteranodon to follow me, it wouldn't be able to because it can't leave the leash. So it's trying to follow me, but it can't go no further than that. So that's as far as it's gonna go, as long as it's on the leash. Now, I can get on the Pteranodon myself and fly it out of the leash. And then once you fly it out of the leash, it's no longer locked. Well, it just flew back over there because of it's following the RG. So it's no longer locked because it's I did take it out of the leash, But once you bring it back and you place it in the leash again, um, it's going to stay there. So, boom, back on the lock. I'm going to leave the passive. Pteranodons on passive. I'm going to leave the Theory out and the RG out because I don't have any more empty cryopods. After putting those Rex babies up. And I'm going to increase the range of the Dino Leash so that it can include my Theory. The maximum the leash range goes to is 4. I just took it to 3. So this is what 3 looks like. So stage 3 for the range of the Dino Leash is the same size as the feeding trough range. So this range here is the same range as the feeding trough. This is a good way to know how far your feeding trough will reach. I usually place a feeding trough with a Dino Leash beside it so that the Dino Leash is always showing its range, and that will let me know what the feeding trough's range is. As long as you have the Dino Leash set to range 3. And it can go further than that with range 4, but we're not going to go that far. We're just going to leave it like this. I just wanted it far enough for my Theory to be included, which it is, so that's great. And I'm going to leave my Theory on neutral, so in case it gets attacked by anything while it's out here, it can defend itself. And it's just not going to go out of range of the leash, but it'll fight and protect itself while inside the leash. Look at that. The industrial preserving bin is like kind of sticking through my roof a little bit. Looks like I got like a smoking like vent coming out of the roof or something. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the Theory here, and Theory's just gonna take care of itself out here. And I know it's in range of the trough because of the leash. Green with a ring. Oh my. Ascendant trike saddle. Hey, look at that. Another Ascendant or Mastercraft slingshot blueprint. This is cool. And so is everything else in here. And it is currently nighttime, so I am gonna go. Oh, that's got a ring. I'm gonna go looting for drops. Found a beaver dam on my way back to base. Go ahead and take all of that. More beavers. Remember to always loot the beaver dams, guys. Okay, so I'm almost back to base, and I've been seeing this 120 Pteranodon flying around for a while, so I decided I'm just going to tame it because going out on these loot drops at night really weighs down my Pteranodons. So I'm going to start having like 3 Pteranodons when I go out on these drop runs at night. That way I can carry all the loot back from the drops. And the reason I want to use Pteranodons and not my RG, even though my RG can carry more weight, is because the RG is just too slow. If I fly around at night using the RG to get supply drops, I would probably not make it to about half the drops because they would just despawn over time, and the RG is just too slow to make it to all the drops. So I use Pteranodons because they're faster, but I'm going to take multiple Pteranodons at night when I go, so that way I can divide the weight between all 3 of them. This is pretty much everything we got from the supply drops last night. Mastercraft slingshot, Hyaenodon saddle, blueprint saddle for a spider, cave spider, Ascendant dire bear saddle, structures, saddle for a Triceratops. Mastercraft stone match, that's pretty nice. Metal water tank. Awesome, awesome. Got a lot of ammo. Oh, this is important. An air conditioner. Harpoon launcher, that's for underwater. And we got some flak leggings, Journeyman, so that's awesome. This right here is good too, and I'm gonna show you why eventually, but not right now. Maybe when we get more. Okay, so here is our new Pteranodon tamed up. This one did get 100% of the, well, not 100%, but like 99 point something percent of the taming effectiveness because nothing was here to attack it. I'm gonna take it back to base. I really like this new Pteranodon. It's got blue and like yellow. Looks pretty sick. But I don't know if I've said this before, but whenever you tame a new creature, it is always a great idea to put the new tame in a cryopod straight away. And that is because they will passively gain XP in the cryopod. And they'll gain it at a much faster rate than if you just have them out and about. Unless you're like flying around killing things with it already, like earning XP from kills and things like that, it's not going to level that fast passively. But when it's in a cryopod as a new tame, it will just gain a whole bunch of levels. Like, let's check this Diplo from yesterday that we tamed. So I tamed this yesterday, and here I am today, a new day. It's been in cryo ever since. I'm going to see how many levels it's gained. Give it a sec. There it is. 26. I'm going to put all of this into health because I am using this Diplo for a very specific purpose and it's going to need the most health it could possibly get. So just from leaving that sitting in a cryopod for a day, it gained 26 levels. That's not going to happen just by you leaving the creature out. So I'm going to put it back in cryo because we're not going to use it just yet. But yeah, make sure you put your new tames in a cryopod straight away if you have the ability to do so. So same thing with this theory. This theory right here has been in cryo since the day it became adult, since it reached adulthood. I've used this other theory, the one that I have a saddle on already. I've been using it. I've been killing things. I've been harvesting things with it. It's gained a couple levels just from us using it around the base. But this one has not been used at all. It's just been in cryo. And look at the level difference. This one's had so many levels gained in the cryopod. It's 3 levels more than what this one was. So, okay, so I just went ahead and expanded the greenhouse to the third little space here, just to match the end of the house. Replaced these walls with greenhouse walls. So now with that, this is what it looks like. And with the extra greenhouse wall pieces now, we have reached the full 300% of the greenhouse effect. So this will just help our crops grow faster and we will harvest more. So yeah, just wanted to show that a little bit. Okay, so, oh well, did not see that snake. I came out to the swamps to find a Ranionatha. Gonna show you where I'm at on the map. And if you don't know what a Ranionatha is, it is, well, game's freezing. It's this giant bug right here. This is the fastest flying creature on the map. It is also like the strongest and deadliest flying creature on the map. So I'm going to try and get one of these today, or at least prepare for one. And the way you do it is first you have to find and kill a male, which this one will be easy because it's only level 20. There we go. As you can see, we have gained Araneonatha pheromone. What the? Being attacked by bugs. Anyway, like I was saying, once you find a male and kill it, these can only be found in the swamps, and only in particular parts of the swamps. If you want to look up the spawn locations, you can just go online and look up spawn locations for this Rhinoanatha, or you can look it up on YouTube. There's plenty of videos that people have made to show where these things spawn. So anyway, by killing the male, you get this pheromone. As you can see, the pheromone is going to last, it says 1 day, 7 hours, while it's in the RG's inventory. I'm going to fly around and look for some other males. Hopefully we can find another one, because it is always good to have more than one pheromone when trying to get one of these things. But basically you have to use the pheromone as a way to attract a female to lay the egg. So anyway, I'm gonna look for another male, keep flying around these swamps, and we'll check back in a bit. Okay, so I just saw another one. This one's a level 90, so I'm not really sure if I'll be able to kill this one. My RG is not really built for fighting right now, because, you know, I put all of its points into weight. So I've made this RG like a carrier, like a pack mule, but I don't know if this thing has enough health and melee to take on a level 90 Rhinoanatha. So I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and let my stamina regen for a second, and then we're gonna try it out. Oh, stupid. God, these things are annoying. Okay, got my stamina back, and I'm going in for battle. There it is. Looks like I'm getting some help from Parasaur down there. Uh-oh. Gonna use this Parasaur as a distraction. Now, these things may seem all big and bad, but in reality, they are really weak to projectile weapons. Which means that if you have a good bow and arrow, or if you just have like a good pistol, shotgun, whatever, you can kill this thing pretty easy. Oh, I killed the Parasaur. And there goes the Rhino. Just like that, we've got 2 pheromones. And it's also a great source of chitin. Nice. Alright. I think 2 pheromones is cool, but I'm probably going to look for one more male if I can find one. Having 3 pheromones just makes me feel even better. So I'm going to continue looking on, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so I found another one, but the only issue is it's a female. It's a level 20 female. Now the problem with that is you cannot get a pheromone from a female. You only get pheromones by killing males. So I'm going to kill this one so another one can spawn. With these things, there's only like 1 or 2 spawned in on the map at a time. So they're a bit of a rare spawn. So in order to get a new one to spawn, I'm going to kill this female and then continue my search. Another level 20 female. Spotted another one. Ah, dude, what's up with all the female spawns? Another one spotted. Wait, I can't tell what that was. I think it was a level 5, but I don't know if it was a male or female. It's a male, level 5. It's probably gonna die to that Parasaur because it's so low. But we're gonna get this pheromone and I'll be done here. I just killed that last one and straight off the bat I see another one. I was gonna head back to base, but might as well check this out. Oh, it's a level 5 female. Okay. Well, alright, we're going to base. Random as hell. Just saw 140. It only required 2 arrows. Okay, so good thing about these Rhynionantha pheromones is that they can be refrigerated. So I'm gonna go ahead and start storing these in here. As you can see, it's 7 hours 54 minutes in my hand. In the refrigerator, it is 32 days 22 hours. So we can preserve these for quite a while. I should probably put that meat in the industrial preserving bin. Whatever. I didn't even realize the color of this thing when I knocked it out at night, but this one's really cool. It's pink and green. Okay, so I've decided, now that I have all these creatures, it is definitely finally time to make a cryo fridge. So I'm going to craft that real quick. I need to go to the obelisk. 12 crystal. I need 7 electronics. It's going to require all of that. Going to take that. Oh, whoops. There we go. Let's get some more metal. Don't need that much. Take 170. It's polymer. Electronics. And I'm going to take enough materials to make some more cryopods as well. It's hide, fiber. I know I need oil. Well, we certainly need more oil than that. Let's see what the dung beetles got. Why is this dung beetle following? Anyway. Wow, nice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go make a cryo fridge and make a few more cryopods at the obelisk. Unless there's a supply drop nearby. Don't see that there is. I'm going to have to take the RG because I'm kind of heavy. Yeah, it should be everything. Someone's just leaving like all their creatures here at the obelisk for whatever reason. It's a cool bird. Structures. Crafting a cryo fridge, and then I'm gonna craft some cryopods with whatever's left over. Somebody made this and left it here, because I did not just make this. Free cryopod for me, I guess. So how many more we can make? Only 3. That's terrible. Alright, so I made it back with the cryo fridge. Do I have enough room to place it here? I do. That is so crazy. It literally fits perfectly right there. So there it is, our cryo fridge next to our refrigerators. And now we no longer have to keep our cryopods up here. We will keep them in here. And as you can see, it's already powered. I think it prevents you from deploying cryopods for a while. I just saw that. Oh, no. Okay. That was weird. It says right here, cryopod deployment prevented for 50 seconds. But it just let me deploy a creature. So I'm not sure what that's about. I'm going to use these 4 empty cryopods that I have now to go ahead and cryo a few of my creatures back. Okay, so I just collected a bunch of fiber with my theory, and I wanted to craft these Ascendant cloth boots that I have. So I'm going to get some hide for the blueprint. And I'm just going to craft one. Boom. We got the best cloth boots. And I'm going to go out now and tame another RG. Well, first I got to find one, so I'm going to look around for one, and then I'll tame it if I see a good one. Haven't even left yet, and here we go, Alpha Raptor. Level 10. Should be easy to deal with. Let's get some good chibi XP. Fairies are way powerful, dude. And there we go. Let's see what rewards we just got from that. Oh, nice. That's a nice hat. Some arrows. Look at all that prime meat. I'm not going to cook all this, so it's just going to spoil. Or maybe... you know what? I'm going to keep this all in the industrial preserving bin if I can. That's going to help me out big time whenever I need to tame something. Especially that RG that I'm about to go tame. Alright, so this is going to be saved for 10 hours. That's awesome. So, great way to keep some prime meat. Alright, so I've actually decided that I'm going to pick up the trap and take it with me. Because I don't want to, whatever I find, I don't want to have to lure it all the way back here to base. So I'm going to pick the trap up and take it, and then I'll just place it back down wherever I find a good RG at. But first I need to repair these pieces or something. I'll just take these. Just got some more shotgun ammo out of a supply drop, so that's nice. Also got some stone behemoth gateways. That's also very awesome. Going to be very useful in the future if we get some gates to go along with it. Got a stone gateway that can be useful as well. Stone reinforced gate to go to the gateway. Found an explorer note location here. 31.9 latitude, 26.1 longitude. It's just behind this little hill. Another explorer note location right here in front of me. 39.2, 22.1. And there is another one that's just over here. Send a little vase over there. This one's at 37.8, 20.4. Coming up on another Explorer Note location. There it is. 29.6, 10.3 on the map. Two more Explorer Note locations. As soon as the game stops lagging. Wow. Oh no, we're gonna die. Maybe not. Okay. Wow. Freaking Polovia, man. That's one thing you have to be careful of when you're in the cold region. It's Purlovias. That thing obviously stuns and dismounts you. So look out for those. I'm trying to see it, but can't get a good angle on it. It's level 80. They hide in the ground, and they'll look like just like a rock in the ground or something. And when you get close to them, they jump out of the ground and stun you and knock you off your creature. That's what just happened to me. But luckily, my armor is good enough to where I didn't get killed immediately. And the fact that it started attacking my Pteranodon helped as well. Anyway, here's the Explorer Note. One of them. It's at 21.2, 7.2. And the other is just across from here, over there on that iceberg. So two of them in the same area. Somebody's got a cool base here. Here's another supply drop location. Straight ahead. I am at 10.7, 14.8 on the map. It's right in here. Now, I'm in the cold region and I wasn't going to stay here long. RGs do spawn here more frequently. I wasn't going to stay long because I didn't have anything to help me from the freezing. But now I have these Ascendant Fur Pants that I just got out of a supply drop. And when I put those on, oh, I got two pair. Wow. Cold resist is 152.9 on this. Cold resist is 247.7 on these. So now I can hang out here and search around for more RGs. Got a bunk bed, a bunch of other stone structures and stuff. I gotta drop some stuff because I'm overweight. Probably the pelt. And I still gotta drop more. Okay. Okay, so I just opened this. I think it's a blue supply crate with a ring. And look at the loot, man. It's got 2 Ascendant Raptor saddles. I can't really do anything with the prime fish meat right now, but dang. I'm overweight. I'm gonna have to drop some things. God dang it. Oh, man. These things have value, though, dog. I don't know what I'm gonna drop. Eesh. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, so I had to come all the way across the map. If you see where we are, compared to where we, whoops. If you see where we are compared to where we started, all the way over here at base, we're over here now. And I was just about to give up. Seriously, I'm like, dude, I'm not finding an RG. I'll probably just have to go back to Dead Island and search there. But just as I was thinking about giving it up, I ended up seeing a 135. It's over here somewhere. That might be it, right? Nope, that's not it. There was a 135 somewhere. Hopefully it doesn't die. Looks like it might be involved in a battle. 15. Where's the 135? I just saw it. Is it over there? No. Okay. Anyway, I'll keep looking around until I see it again, and then we'll get it caught. Well, okay. I think the 135 has been killed. Um, it looked like it was going into a fight when I saw it, so I guess it didn't make it, which means I'm gonna leave here because, I mean, I've been searching. I've gone almost around the entire map, so I'm gonna head back to Dead Island. Lots of RG spawn there, and I'm just gonna search there. Well, we've flown all around the map looking for RGs. All the ones I found were just mediocre. The only good one I saw was that 135, but then it vanished, so that's unfortunate. So returning home empty-handed. We'll just have to go out and search another time. Well, here I am back to base after a failed RG search. We got nothing. I do think with this new raptor saddle, I might consider going back into the cave. Dang, look at that melee. Okay. So the cave that we went in before to get the dung beetles, that's probably like the easiest cave on the game. This raptor doesn't have much health, only 1500, but with this ascendant saddle, it's got so much armor, 107 armor. So that may protect us just enough. We may be able to get in there and get the artifact. Only thing that sucks is this thing can't carry much, so I wouldn't be able to come out of there with any loot. Like if I find anything in there, I'd have to drop it. So on that note, I probably won't take this into a cave, but it's still cool to have this saddle. And also, now that we have this bunk bed, I can replace my bed. I can't pick it up. I'm gonna have to pick up the foundation. I can now replace my bed, my simple bed, with the bunk bed. And now the bunk bed is better because it allows you to respawn quicker than the simple bed. Acts as a respawn point for you and your tribe. And yeah, it's got 2 bed mattresses. So it's a respawn point with half the cooldown time. So that's awesome. So now if we die, we can respawn quicker. Okay, so I've decided I'm gonna craft the industrial grill since it doesn't require much. I should have all these materials already. Let's see. Structures, cooking. I just need the metal and oil. Should be easy enough. There's some metal. There's some oil. Oh, we need a little more oil. Okay. Now this thing is going to be a huge help, and I'll show you why. Turn on the fabricator. Craft the industrial grill. And we can turn that off now. I'm going to see where I can place this. Now this thing runs off electricity just like everything else in here. Or you can put gasoline in it to turn it on as well. I need somewhere to place it though. I don't think it's gonna place the way I want it. I have to put free placement mode. Let's see. No, that's not gonna work. I wish I could line it up right here next to the. Jeez. And none of this is gonna work. We have to figure something else out. Dang it. I was looking forward to being able to use this thing. Let me see. Maybe I can get over here to my structure box. Ceiling piece. I'll take all 3 of these actually. And let's just see real quick if okay. Let's just place this here for now, even though it's blocking my ladder. I'm gonna need some space for this thing. Place that. Nope, that doesn't work. It might be too tall to fit up here. Okay, well, this is not good. It doesn't seem like it can go anywhere. Could go here. I think that's all right. Nah, you know what? No, it's not, because now I'm not going to be able to get into it. God dang it. I've got to find somewhere for this to go. Okay, so I have another idea. I've got 2 quarter. Oh, is that going to block my ladder? It kind of is. Dang it. Stone quarter cell. Let's pick that up. I have no idea how this is ever gonna work, bro. I think it's just too tall to fit in here. Sucks. There's just no way for it to go. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so I decided to expand my base a little bit since I had nowhere to place the grill, but then I ran out of wood. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that issue real quick just by breaking down some wooden structures. I actually need a foundation. Alright. Let's see how bad this crashes my game. Okay. Solved our wood problem. Hey, it took me a while to figure out how to do this because I am not good at building on this game or on any game that requires building. I just build square houses. But I expanded the base just by like 2 blocks, and I put little corner pieces on the edges here. It took me a while to figure out how to put the corner pieces on, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's probably been about 30 minutes just to figure out how to do that. So, yeah, I am not an architect at all. But this is what we have now. So it still looks the same on the inside, but I can open this, come in here, and we'll have this extra little piece here. And this is where I'll put my grill. It lines up perfectly with the wall, almost. But we don't even have to know that it's there. So it doesn't like add any extra chaos to what we have going on in here already. It's just tucked away in its own little area. And we can come in here, cook meat, and maybe have some refrigerators in here too or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and power it on and show you how efficient it is at cooking meat. Unlike the campfires, don't know what's up with that. So unlike the campfires, actually I'm not gonna cook the prime. I want to keep the prime in case we need to tame something. But let's see. Compared to campfires, this cooks a lot faster, and it runs off either gasoline or power by a generator. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on, and you see how fast it's cooking. So we're just gonna let that run. Everything pretty much still looks the same from the outside. It's just a bit longer now.